I will give this a good home.
We may be the first kith in centuries. To set foot in this place. Hopefully, we will live to tell someone about it.
Watch and learn. Not exactly my expertise.
This where Gaunt stormed? Through? At least the docks are still intact.
Consider it done.
Extinguished or crushed. Us all, Defiler. You are not. I am but one of Margren's elite champions, birthed from her flames. Soon, reunited in glory. Damned Reaper of Souls and God of Lies. Servants of the Defiler God.
It is so quiet. How many has Aethys killed passing through here?
This isn't how I usually work. Give me a real challenge. This calls for a subtle touch. There. What did I tell you?
Kith trespasses in the goddess's maw? But how? You must seek to follow in your defiler god's footsteps. You will not, for I will smite you where you stand!
Hold, Saga! I would speak to this filthy minion of the wretched god Aethys before you char his bones to dust. Ha! You think to confront an embodied god? Then you are either powerful beyond comprehension, or as much a fool. Yet you imply you do not serve him.
Rakir, move! We cannot allow these intruders to...
I hope your weapons are as keen as your wit, both for your sake and mine, puny Kith. You would face us in battle rather than flee? I like your mettle. Kith who does not cower before Margren's greatest worries. We have not yet defeated the embodied god, but that does not mean we won't. The Drotiger is readying another assault from within the Jagged Keep as we speak. I will permit you to scamper closer to God's face, if you believe you can survive. Scurry deeper into the maw, but know that my brethren may squash you. Our duty is foremost to Margren. We guard the moor to its fiery end. First, we recover the wounded and their weapons, drag them into the Jagged Keep. And then, we will kill a god.
All who neared the intruder god were gutted until extinguished. You think your soul could last even half so long as Rathoon's?
Maybe the Kiths will last longer. Only Margren's shrine with our Jagged Keep can lead you to the Defiler God. Kith, if... I'll be with the bodies, but this time gentle your grip.
It can't be helped, Rakir. These fallen are brittle.
I got this. I got this. Watch and learn. I see where you're going.
Reckon this is what happens when you try to keep a god from enacting his plans.
What a glorious hole.
Places always make such a fearful noise.
The volcano rolls in slumber, I say. We should not be here.
Watch and learn.
They're with gone now.
I see trouble.
I'll teach you a lesson.
That makes no difference.
Yeah.
Second try, I say.
Right here. I got this.
How old is this fortress? It is incredible that it even exists in this place.
We got trouble, folks.
Absolutely. Hold it.
It makes no difference.
No, I cannot do that.
Show how it's done.
Didn't work.
Word of Pandora.
Thinking this place ain't gonna hold up much longer. What say we hurry, Watcher?
It is not just the mountain that awakens. we disturb the fires of Magrin herself.
Scurriers in my keep, make ready to be crushed, vermin of Eothas! Nay, I will not risk the spread of the Defiler's filth during this time of crisis. May Magrin forever burn your soul in agony. You'll find...
I'll teach you a lesson. Yeah.
No. Well, ain't I God's own fool?
This calls for a subtle touch. There. What did I tell you? Consider it done. I wonder what this is. I got this. Company. That looks like it hurt. This does not work.
Spells.
Yeah.
Mo, Ixie, honor. Darkness, take it.
And what do we have? Give me a real challenge. I see where you're going with that. This calls for a subtle touch. There. What did I tell you? I see where you're going with that. This won't do. There.
Show them how it's done.
And that's how it's done.
Mo, Ixie, honor.
As one.
This does not work.
Watch your fire.
That's it.
I'll teach you a lesson.
Me and you are about to mix.
Vermin subject spells. these giants preparing to do? Attack Aethys? They will die to the last.
I got this. I got this. Be on your guard. There's something you don't see every day.
You ask too much.
Mo Ixi Ona.
Worse than rough!
Your aim is some improvement.
How it's done.
Smart, Stony.
As one.
Supposing this volcano blows, what are the odds any of us but Gon survives it?
I do not know much about volcanoes, but when they keep rumbling like this, that is not good, yes?
The Brenthis tarries for too long. Yet only she is fit to fire the shrine. Go and ensure that she returns readily with the Ancients.
It would be my honor, Bathor.
Return in victory, Rekir.
Yes.
And remember, you are a bold one to attack us in our own seat of power. I hope you are prepared to die here, for I will soon prostrate you on the altar of Margaret and burn you for her glory. Given the circumstance, I will hear your reason for being here. But my patience burns quickly, Kith. What is your relation to Aethys, if not to act with him against Margaret? Mere Kith are seldom agents of such a powerful deity. If you have no plans to defend the Defiler God, then we've no quarrel with you, Kith. We are prepared to assault Aethys at the base of the Maw. The shrine will lower us to the sacred Ardra Pillar, where the embodied god now gluts himself. Even if I believed you, I cannot do such a thing. We guard the sacred depths of the Maw. None may freely enter. Thus the shrine lies dormant, locked without the talk of Bethacton.
So what you're saying is, we need a sacred torque to unlock the shrine, to go deeper into the Maw?
I don't suppose you have this talk on hand?
Did you expect to answer a riddle, then navigate a labyrinth to access the way? High Priestess. The Brenthis is the Torque's rightful bearer, but she has yet to return to the keep. To die for Margren is the greatest, and Margren has obliterated our first defense against the Defiler god lies in shambles. So the Brenthis has hastened to summon our ancient ally to battle. She is deep within the lair of the Ancient, west of the keep. When she returns to us with the dragon, we will fire the shrine and strike down the Defiler. Return our Brenthis and the Torque, and we will let you join us in glorious battle indeed. Bravery burn. I approve of this venture. Until the Brenthis returns with the Ancient, my warriors will remain restless and ill at ease. Rakir, go to the lair of the Ancient and carry out my—
It will be done. You have my word.
Kith, should you return the Torque, and our priestess along with it to the shrine, you will have proven your worth by serving Margren's cause. And you, Segroth, lay a protection upon the Kith. The lair of the Ancients is a deadly place, den to a great dragon. This shall safeguard you against the fire and fumes that fill the—
Think she's a nice dragon? This place smells. Feels like hell in the stories Uncle Angbert used to tell me to make me behave as a child.
Consider it done.
Rest now, warrior. Your soul is safe with me. If that ain't a creature born of my nightmares, I don't know what is.
Who comes now to stoke the flames of chaos further? Have I not yet feasted enough?
No, no. That can't be healthy.
You will find this meal most difficult to eat, dragon.
Blessed and terrible Ancient One. The Bathor sends me in search of...
An easy meal is still a meal, is it not? Squeal and scurry, or do not. I will suckle the marrow from your bones regardless soon enough. Do you now? And what need would one so ancient as I have for one so... Or perhaps you are a tough one? Tougher than these Rathun. Should I believe the wretched words of a even were it so, the fire feeds me. It can cause me no harm. How dare these gods war in my den? I told the Rathun I would have none of it. And I won't. I shall leave until the fires have cooled. I fly.
I got this. I got this.
It is not in pleasure, not for Mother Margaret. I should have listened when she said nothing. But I was willing to die to reach the Everflame, to sacrifice them and everything to ash, to vanquish the Defiler. And I am burning, but not in the flame. Not with honor and eternity, but for a moment. I am disgraced. away the talk before the mother to fire the way. Who is left? Who will guard the sacred spire, the mother's mind? Who will descend the shrine to the defiler's god's face? Not to these hands that are ashes sifting on a breath that is a last sigh of a wretchedly snuffed life. Not to me and mine. Now she who was blackened and befouled and forsaken by the flames,
Rest easy now, priestess. I'll harvest your soul and your torment too.
My brethren. Earth.
I wonder what she thinks. All this. Seeing her creation snuffed out as easily as a candle's flame. Does she feel anything at all?
Kith. Then it is as I feared. And as I felt. I do not share the Brenthis's ability to commune with Margaret. But I must believe we must make a fight to return in victory from the lair of the Ancient. I misjudged you. You are one of a kind, and what became of the Ancient? Jorda Fairless. Triumph will be nigh impossible without her.
What makes you think something happened to her?
You will answer me, Kith, without trickery or lies. Indeed. I feared the worst when the Brenthis failed to return with the beast. We've no choice. Despite the odds, we'll attack without either's strength. If this is to be our last stand, we must prepare ourselves, either for victory or for sacrifice. You've earned the right to Fire Shrine with the talk of the Ether Flame, but we cannot join you as yet in facing the Defiler.
Watch and learn.
Watcher, the time does not allow for niceties. Even now, Aethys gains strength from the Spire. What progress have you to report? Then they will burn to ash and return to the mud kiln from whence they came. Presently, I shall erupt this volcano, and with it, consume Aethys. I suggest you retreat if you at all value your mortal form. I formed the Rathum to serve, to ward against Kith in order to safeguard Ukaizo. Now they have served me. Their sacrifice is not without honor. As yours, too. Fare thee on, Watcher. My condolences, should you die.
You're certain he wanted us all to come?
Have you ever seen anything so awe-inspiring? Behold the power of my god!
Watcher, I wasn't sure you'd make it. But there is enough of you in me to grasp that you had a better chance than most. Some would say it's because you have a strong soul. Great deeds come easily to one so spiritually blessed. Or have you become great because of what has been thrust upon you? Watcher of Cad Nua, Herald of Berith, Hound of Aethys.
Oh my god, you're really,
I see you, Shodi. I am glad that we could meet, even if it is under quite unpleasant circumstances.
This is really happening, right? Gon, your humble priestess is before you. Please, tell me what you require of me. How do I save more lost souls than I can carry in one lifetime?
Face bright red, sweat beading her brow. Shodi stumbles precariously closer to the edge. Lantern rattling, she catches herself. A mere moment before—
I know that you have undertaken a noble mission. But I will tell you what I told the Watcher. You need not fear for the lost souls of this world. As for you, Watcher, why is it you believe you have made it this far? as would we all. But you have come a great distance for answers. What would you ask of me, Watcher? You need to know? Or Berith? Or the gods? And it would seem even she whose presence shakes the heart of this mountain needs to know. Margaret fears what I will do, just as she feared what I would do in the Dyrwood. But this time, there is no power on Eora or in all of Hell to stop me. Understand that what I'm saying is neither a boast nor a challenge. It is the clearest statement of truth I can give you. Give Berith, in the hopes of dissuading you from taking actions that may harm others. Force gods and mortals alike to open their eyes to one another. It seems my sister does not like the sound of that. I want to return the gods to our original purpose, and to allow mortals to worship us, or ignore us, for what we are, not what we pretend to be.
Shodi gasps sharply, for once too stunned to blurt out a response. Her eyes are wild, with too much white showing, when she glances from Aethys to you.
When I entered Wydwin, I did so with the intention of illuminating the history of Anguith. I wanted to show all the nations of the Eastern Reach the machines we had used to create ourselves. How we had hidden our true nature from mortals for millennia. But even if I had succeeded, my words would have been easy to deny. Belief creates the foundation upon which a mind's reality is built. Some minds can never let go of that foundation. They would rather hold tight to the world in their mind than accept what they're being told. It is what we have tasked them with for thousands of years. Even their clumsiest attempts to cloud the truth can be easily accepted by those who want desperately to believe it. And so have the gods, with their help, maintained this illusion for hundreds of generations. But even a beautiful illusion is still a lie, obfuscating reality even as it points to a transcendent truth. The time has come for a new covenant between gods and mortals. One forged in the light of truth and understanding between our kind. I will leave this place and go to the lost city the Huana call Ukaizo. It is there that all souls pass through the machines of the gods, where all souls pass into the beyond before beginning their next life. When I reach that place, I will find our great machines and tear them to pieces. I will smash the great wheel until the lights of Hell all gutter and die. And when my work is done, I will leave this world forever. I'm surprised Margaret is reacting this way. I would have thought she would appreciate a trial of this magnitude, one that tests us all. Both gods and mortals alike rely on the wheel. We depend on it for the souls that give us power. Mortals depend on it for the lives of future generations. Breaking it will force all of us to face the truth. We will fail together or move forward together. Either ending is preferable to the cycle we still find ourselves in.
Dawn, wait! Before it's too late, you gotta take the souls I harvested for you.
The priestess thrusts her light-pulsing lantern outward, as if waiting for Aethys to take it from her.
They are not for me to take. Shodi, you are their guardian now. You are their protector. You have taken responsibility for them, and only you can decide their fate. Once again, the gods have put you in a precarious position, Watcher. Considering all the troubles I have put you through, the least I can do is protect you from the wrath Magrin has intended for me. I must say, you've been remarkably calm in spite of all this. This next part may test you. Brace yourself, Watcher.
Guys and gals, we are literally being touched by the hand of God right now.
Despite herself, Shodi squeals. Trembling, she sways on her feet. Aethys's great hand floats away from the luminous Audra pillar. As it pulls back, for a brief moment you see a golden tether flash into existence between the pillar and the great Titan's back. When the Audra fingers gently cradle you, there is first a sensation of warmth, but it is followed by a harsh splitting of consciousness. Your awareness vacillates erratically between the physical world and the spiritual dimension of Aethys's body. Your soul glides amid the many trapped with Aethys. As your brilliant form passes by them, they call and reach out for help. Below Aethys's body, the volcano erupts. Molten rock rushes over the great Audra body, but does not slow its movement. Rathun rush to higher ground, but cannot outpace the lava, which overwhelms and consumes them as it rises. Your attention returns to the heart of Aethys's body. Deep within the whirling masses of souls, you again sense your own presence, the fragment that was taken from you. This time, you reach out to it as it reaches out to you. You meet somewhere in the great mass of Audra, the rest of the souls fading at the edge of your awareness. We are together again. Are you ready to be together again? Are you certain? Since we've parted, you've become someone else, and I have become myself. When we join, we won't be ourselves anymore. Your senses yank back to your body, still in Aethys's hand. There is light, sunlight. He has emerged from Ashen Maw, the rim of the volcano and the great keep of the Rathun collapsing behind him. The Audra is barely visible through the thick lava covering his body, and still, he moves. The ocean is gone, water sucked away, leaving only the bare seabed glistening in an ominous silence. You summon the strength to turn your head. Through the cracks in the great god's fingers, you see a wall of water, taller than Neketaka, taller than Aethys, as tall as the moon. It comes with the rumbling of a terrible stampede. The wave slams into Aethys. His hand closes, protecting you from the devastation. Somewhere in your mind, you hear Andra screaming. You are back inside him. Back with your... Are you still the same Watcher who returned the lost souls of the Deerwood to the wheel? The soul observes you, waiting. I am. Good. Then this should be easy. You feel cool air, seawater. The back of your mind pulls your attention back to your body. Aethys stands amid the now calm waves. Kraken futilely clinging to his limbs as he gingerly sets down your ship with one hand. He carefully opens his other, setting your body on the deck. As your head comes to rest, your vision rocks forward, pulled back into the Audra, back to your soul. Some of us is lost to him. Fragments and the empty spaces between them. They will always be a part of him. But we are still us. And it's time for us to go. Together. The soul rushes toward you, flying into you with ferocious speed. You are thrust back through the Audra, out of the palm of Aethys' hand, back into your body. You can feel the sensation of your skin, the warmth of the Audra, but you are not fully in control. The other soul struggles to reach the surface of the body's consciousness, but you pull it down. Entangled, you float in a dark, boundless expanse. The more you fight each other, the closer you become, until somehow, impossibly, every piece of you is touching every piece of them. Through the distant window of your eyes, you see Aethys push slowly against your ship. Though his touch is light, it is still the touch of a god. The ship lurches, rapidly tearing across the water southward. His hand pulls away from your ship's wake, his body straightening, towering overhead. The volcanic rock, now cooled and gently steaming, sloughs from his body as he moves. The Audra beneath is still immaculate, unmarred. He watches you depart, and you hear a voice in your mind as you sink deeper into the blackness of space.
Tell them what you have witnessed, Watcher. Tell them what is coming.
The windows of your eyes retreat into the distance. The fragment of your soul is so close to you in the darkness that you can't tell. Aethys is going to Ukaizo. He's going to stop the wheel. Aethys is going to Ukaizo. Aethys is going to Ukaizo. The words repeat in your mind until they become an incessant, meaningless mantra. Involuntary meditation in the emptiness of your unconscious. When the words finally dissolve and become part of the darkness, you see a pinpoint of light. You no longer sense the other soul. No longer sense the person you were before Aethys touched you. You swim toward the light. As you come closer, the light becomes two blurry spots of radiance. You settle in behind your eyes and feel your lips already moving, mumbling. Around your body you sense familiar scents and sounds, voices raised in shock and alarm. You take control of your mouth, opening it wide and drawing a great breath.
Are we simply going to wait? What if he never wakes up?
Are those frilled collars stuffed in your ears? If the Watcher's mumblings are right, then Aethys is marching on Ukaizo. We have to move. He's seizing power from the very gods who betrayed him. Destroying the wheel to make sure they never come back. It's a coup, and we have to muster the strength to stop it.
The unraveling of Kohopa from Tangaloa is our greatest test from the gods, I say. We must live to deserve the world they make for us.
Well, there is some life in him still, but I do not know how his senses fare.
I will choose our next voyage, Akira. No more volcanoes.
Join our talks, I say. Rational discussion will gust away the ominous smoke rising from Ashen Maw. The Deadfire is no stranger to cataclysm. We can survive by cleaving to a shared purpose, a greater good, Akira. For what else did the gods place us here? We who have ships and resources enough to make a difference.
What we need is brass. Roatai has ships and cannons aplenty, but the only way I'm sending them is if...
Ships have formed the blockade around Queen's Berth. Their commander demands parley with Serpent's Crown.
What? But what about our ships? I must get a message through to the captain.
For what do our enemies paint a target on their hull? This is a stirring bid for my attention. Send word to my water shapers to drain the sea around the flagship. I would parley on better terms than this.
My queen! They fly the colors of pirates!
Well, what have we here? Forgive me, Loveson, but it looks like you're having a party. A rather fine one to which you didn't invite me.
You painted vagrants are a plague on my tribes. Why should I not hang you from the walls of my garden?
You should be asking yourself how they got in here in the first place.
Oh, I do love when they squabble. But I'm here for neither pleasantries nor entertainment. We've bigger fish to fry. Or should I say gods. Now everyone just calm down. I promise we won't fire on you at this time. Unless firstly provoked. That is, until once we've safely absconded from the city back to the high seas.
then all bets are off again. Aye?
Yes, well, if you have a point, pirate, I suggest you reach it quickly.
We're supposed to take a bunch of pirates at their word?
Right you are. However, I'm here because I've got questions, ones that can't wait. And the Lovesome Watcher's the only one likely to answer them nicely. Ukaizo? What's the Lost City of Gold got to do with a god on a rampage? Well, fuck, if that doesn't put things into perspective. But what's that even mean in the long run? Folks who die won't be coming back again. Yeah, that's exactly why I did arrive, Lovesome. So this is all dark and foreboding. I mean...
Let us speak now of what can be done. Well...
We have to our ship. Of course, finding Ukaizo once worth, that's so.
We speak of it is for this moment.
I think... While the... Whatever...
If the what...
Are you going... We walk with...
This...
What?
Let's speak, Watcher.
This isn't good.
I wonder what she thinks of all this. Seeing her creation snuffed out as easily as a candle's flame. Does she feel anything at all?
Kith, to returning, you what became? You will answer me, Kith. We've noted you've earned the right.
Watcher, the time does not allow for niceties. Even now, Aethys gains strength from the Spire. What progress have you to report? Make haste, should you wish to distract our enemy during my preparation for war. Though now, maybe a revised directive would be wise. Presently, I shall erupt this volcano, and with it, I can give you only the moments more it takes me to fully fire the depths of this maw. After that, I will not stay the assault. Even for you. Fare thee on, Watcher.
Kith. If that is the goddess's ever-burning will, we Rathun will abide it. Could her will be for us to flee like cowards? We are Margaren's creatures, formed from her flames. We exist only to further her growth.
Perish here, and you'll have failed your goddess.
As you say, Margaret has chosen to sacrifice this site. Far be it from us to spurn her offering to the war. We will evaluate them more, and instead guard the other volcanoes of the Teeth. I believe she will approve of this destiny we have chosen. Keep the torp. Use it to lower the shrine if you are determined. May the heat of your soul lead you to victory.
I wish my diplomatic training included the polite way to get a god's attention.
Have you ever seen anything so awe-inspiring? Behold the power of my god!
Watcher, I wasn't sure you'd make it. Someone or
Oh, my...
I see you, Shoti.
This is really happening, right?
I know that you have undertaken a noble mission. But I will tell you what I told the Watcher. You need not fear. As for you, Watcher, why is it you believe you have made it this far? But you have come a great distance for answers. What would you ask of me, Watcher? When I am finished here, you may have it back. Though you may find the process not painful, but traumatic nonetheless. But you have come here for other answers. Why I have returned, where I am going. Am I answering to you, or to Berith? And it would seem even she whose presence shakes the heart of this mountain needs to know. Of course, Magrin fears what I will do, just as she feared what I would do in the Dyrwood. But this time is different. This time, there is no power on Eora or in all of hell to stop me. Understand that what I'm saying is neither a boast nor a challenge. It is the clearest statement of truth I can give you. Give Berith, in the hopes of dissuading you from taking actions that may harm others. Force gods and mortals alike to... It seems my sister does not like the sound of that. A fair request. I suppose your time is more limited than mine. I want to return the gods to our original purpose, and to allow mortals to worship us, or ignore us. When I entered, why I wanted to... But even some minds can never let go of that foundation. They would rather hold tight to the world in their mind than accept what they're being told. We began with a dream that if we provided guidance to mortals, each generation of souls would grow stronger. And if the souls grew stronger, societies would become better, moving ever closer to achieving the potential we believed all mortals have within them. Over 2,000 years have passed. Hundreds of generations have been born, lived, and died. If the world has improved under our guidance, mortals should be prepared to understand the truth. If they have not improved after all of this time, then we have utterly failed in our aims. And the time has come for a new covenant between gods and mortals. One forged in the light of truth and understanding between our kind. I will leave this place. When I reach that place, and when my work is done, I will leave this world forever. I admit that's not the response I expected, especially given the volcano erupting around us. Still, I'm surprised Magrin is reacting this way. I would have thought she would appreciate a trial of this magnitude. We will fail together or move forward.
Gone, wait! Before it's too late, you gotta take the soul.
They are not from... Once again, the gods have put you in a precarious position. For your sake, I will ignore that. Brace yourself, Watcher.
Guys and gals, we are literally being touched by the hand of Gone right now.
Aethis's great hand floats away from the luminous. Your soul, your attention. We are together again. Are you ready? Since we've parted, when we join, we won't be. Your senses yank back to your body. The ocean is gone. The wave. Are you good? You can through the as you come.